Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, we got ourselves all of our tilled soil up and running. It's still going to take a little bit to obviously finish up all these bits of water, but I'm not too concerned about that. We did get ourselves our new freezer and freezer and cook area set up. It still needs obviously some work, but the basic structure is there, so we are going to need to get all this crap moved out of here and into here. It actually doesn't look that much bigger. We'll see. We do have a lot of room up here to still expand it more northward, but it definitely doesn't look as much bigger as I thought it was going to be. So we'll see, other than that, we are currently also out doing an attack, so we are done. We just need to do the cleanup and search around and all that. It shouldn't take too long. Big thing is we are basically just going to grab all this stuff and get stuff deconstructed. We don't need you. We are getting all these doors deconstructed. It's going to take a little bit for us to do some exploration. Oh, there's the invisible sandbags. I definitely don't want to try to deconstruct those because I know that's not going to work. So we'll deconstruct those ones and we'll get these deconstructed because we may as well. We got a bit of extra time. We have some tables. I did forget one very important thing that we're going to need to go and deal with real quick. We'll grab these beds. We may as well grab, those are limestone. We need to check this room right in here that I forgot about. What are those made of? Those are slate. We don't need that. I did completely forget about Howie being in a ship last episode, which is always fantastic. I'm terrible at that. It was that drop pod there, so we'll get that sent over. So I can come up into here, and that should be fine. We also do have a group of mega sloths coming in. I almost forgot about that too, but that should be a non-issue for us. And that's a trade popping up because Chaos is looking at the orbital factory because do you have the bionics we need? Yes. No, those are our arms. I forgot that we bought arms, so we got to get those installed as well as our 26 eyes. But that doesn't really help me because I need some more arms. And we're selling 22,000. Okay, we'll accept that so we can get done. Okay, and then yeah, so these should be a non-issue. They're going to fight these people. And if not, then our turrets are going to just deal with it. So we don't really have anything to be concerned about here. Transport pods arrived. We don't need that. We do want to come over here. So that's been explored. That's just slate. We do have our melee people not needing to do this anymore. Oh, we have 2 wind turbines here. We'll get those deconstructed. Oh, more stuff. Do you have to go and take a bed? I really wish they wouldn't just take beds. Double bed. Sure, we'll construct that. But yeah, so we're going to want to come and do some stuff. Are you eating? You are. You're both eating. We'll give them a sec to eat and then we'll get them doing a run around. There shouldn't be too much to look at in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so can I get you to come here and then here? And then we have a room here. And that's basically everything for this whole side. Except for this, but we can get you. Fuck off with your bed. Can we get you to come over here, please? We'll get this other melee to make their way up this way, because there's a few things here. So we'll go here and here. Here. All the rooms. There's actually quite a bit of stuff to deconstruct there that's worth steel. Although we don't necessarily need steel at this point. I think we have like 80,000. But obviously more is better in the grand scheme of things because we got to fill the vault. Then you can do a run down to that and then that should be most of it. We'll get Winnie who is asleep. Everyone's asleep. Barry, you don't have a bed. Can you come over, check that please? Thank you. And then there is just a bunch of stuff to deconstruct. So we have over the wall coolers that can go. These can go. We have, oh, you guys are dying. That shouldn't really be an issue. Should we just make them hostile? Because we don't really care. But there's their loot running away. Yeah, we'll take the loot. Take the loot. Thank you. And they're going to be outside of our range. Although we do have the snipers. Can you attack that, please? Can both of you go for that one, please? Oh, that's not what I was expecting. And then obviously they're all just dead, so we don't need to worry about them. Please grab that. I don't want to have to send CCs busted anyway. Thank you. So that's just a bunch of free stuff that we're going to have to get at some point. Not much we could really do. Oh, you guys are all up in our shit. Well, they're not going to make it very far. There's literally nothing we can do about this right now. We're just going to have to let it do its thing. And they're going to destroy some of our doors, which is a real pain in the ass. Oh well, it happens. So then, Barry, you're good to go. We have some fuses. We can deconstruct those. We'll get that. It's already getting deconstructed. Where are we in terms of this stuff? That's fine. You're good to go. Gus, you're good to go. I guess we don't need to look into there. That's not Gus. That's Urua. Oh, we have a Glitter World Trader too. That is what we need. Please be here. I don't want to have to send over money. It's not here. And we have no one here. Do we just want to send over a bunch of cash? That way we have it there for if we get the Glitter World Trader here. I really don't want to, but I think it's going to be for the best. And we should probably send over someone that can trade. Especially just for when we do need the trades, because that is going to be quite a big difference between them having, the mercenaries having 0 wardening and someone like Dayton having a bunch. So this ship's kind of got to go over there anyways, because I don't think we really need it here. So we'll grab Dayton, who is conveniently right there. We'll grab... Oh boy. If we're buying bionics, we're going to need quite a bit of cash. We can say like 200,000, which sounds like a stupid large. I don't want 2 million, sorry. 200,000. That should move pretty quick, I hope. Yes, it'll be immobile. That's fine. Let's get that loaded up with... It's just casually sending over 200,000 silver. Nope, no big deal. And you guys got that covered. So is there anything else that we're going to need to do real quick? This is all covered. I think so. Everything's already been uncovered. Where are you? Just getting the last rooms looked at. We do have... Oh, don't be a raid, please. Normally they do come in waves. Trade report, that's fine. We do have a royal bed, but again, I'm not too worried about this. Mostly just try to grab as much stuff as we can before we go. Gus, you're done. Okay, so we don't need any of that. We don't need none of this stuff. And then we can get all of our mercenaries out of here. So we're going to want... I guess we'll just leave one person, send them back to the other base. That shouldn't be a problem. So we'll send Celia and Clark with our shields back to Maine. I guess they could actually just... Yeah, they can go out. That should be fine. So then this is just going to get loaded and sent out. We don't really need it. I guess I didn't have to unload them, but that's fine. So then we'll drop that off over here. We're going to want you to be set up for all the mercenaries except for the purples. There. There. We should also make sure that ship's getting loaded up as quickly as possible. It's getting there. Be fine. Area revealed. Oh, that's fine. So then you guys are all going up. We could do an allow all, not that we should need it. And then you guys are going to just keep doing that. So over here, what we need to do is... Oh boy, how do we want to deal with this? Oh, they're getting these chunks moved. That's good. This is all in... what I'm looking for. Yeah, so it doesn't automatically change the roof over to what I want. So we're going to want to remove all, I guess, just this roof. That way it's not the transparent roof anymore, because obviously that's not necessary for this. I guess we could also do a double door up there, just for some extra insulation. And then we're going to want to change this floor out. We're going to want to get these out of the ways. So this can get reinstalled. That should be fine right there. How's this wall going to go? So if we have a 1, 2... I guess that up against there. So that's not in a bad spot here. We only need a small spot for support. But we'll see. I have the slate wall there, please. So we'll get that in, and then the rest of these little bits can get deconstructed. That's going to be the light, not the wall. Get that deconstructed. Is this ready to go? Troop renewal, we don't need to worry about that. You guys are still making your way up. Did those animals end up... Oh, there's a fire out here destroying stuff. Did we not end up shooting their caravan animals? I thought that would be automatic, but it looks like they're not dead. So that kind of sucks. Because they wouldn't have made it very far. Oh well. Okay, well, whatever. Fine. So and that's all going to get done there. So we do want someone to come and deal with this. What we can do... going... You're cleaning dirt. Can we get all of you guys? I know you're working on that, but load this one big full thing each, and then we'll get it sent out with whatever that ends up being, because it should be enough to buy whatever bionics are there. But getting Dayton there to help deal with this would probably be good, although you guys should be there any second, so we probably don't even really need to rush it. You guys are making your way in. That's fine. Yeah, we'll be there in a sec. Come on. Thank you. So then that is going to be sent back to here. Back to here. And we're going to want... Oh god, I'm looking for that tile. All of these to be unforbidden so we can get that fixed. And I guess we'll get this fire put out. That way we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that's good. You guys will go deal with that. That ship's going to be fine here. We have nothing else that's in transit or anything. You guys are ready to go. You're already idle. We are a little bit busy for the moment. We could set up some extra stuff to get deconstructed without it really being a hassle. Although that is going to be more stuff deteriorating, so do we really want to fuck around with this? Nah, it's fine. We'll just have to do multiple things at once. So we're going to want to reform with both of them. I guess we only really need the one, but that's fine. We got some potatoes. Don't really need to worry about that. Is there anything good that we actually got here? 3,600 steel's a little bit on the light side. Some more plasteel. Man, there's quite a bit of blocks. We'll take them because we do have some storage capacity for them. I guess we could take the bedroll. We have our shields that automatically get selected. And then it's just their gear and wood. It's not a whole lot of wood either, and a power claw. Normally there's a bunch of hearts on the ground, but there wasn't this time, just the power claw. But yeah, overall, kind of a shit loot. Probably not even going to be much for armor, although it is pirates, so they should have some. But we'll see, we'll see. Luckily it doesn't take too long to get through this now. Not too much interesting here. Obviously, any clothing's good because it's just going to be free money. Although, I say free, but we obviously have to do processing. Good, we got one of our Grenadier armors. Because more of those would be nice. Actually, shit, they have quite a bit of power armor going on. Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. We should make some good money. Although we do have to get some others sold off still. And then a bit of gold, bit of silver, and that's about it. Nothing too fancy overall. But yeah, I guess the power armor should be pretty profitable. And then there wasn't any statues that I seen, so then that should be good. 16,000, that's a shipload. We can just accept that and get out. We're going to want to get 50,000. I guess we'll just send this over for now. So I'd like to be able to do that trade. So we'll get Dayton coming in. I don't know where Dayton's at. You're right there. So you're getting in. And then we got to get this one sent out. With, I don't care who, just someone. You guys are getting all this fixed up. Looks like they're going to be able to get everything dealt with. We shouldn't have to worry about this. That should be ready to go. So that's ready for launch. We'll send that. We can actually check the trader to see how much of a rush we really should be in. So this is going to need to go here. Form a caravan. Can we get... Let's always see there. Can we get you to check out this Glitter World trader? You have Architect Eye, and that's it. So yeah, they're not worth being in a rush for. So what we can do is get Dayton to not be rushed. Although you're already in here, so that's a bit of a pain. But we are probably going to want more silver than that. So let's do a reload and add all the way down at the bottom of our loot pile, another 100,000. And then Dayton's going to get kicked out, and he should go back in after yes. So we'll let that just run. You guys are ready to go, so we'll get that, merge them, get that sent back. Too heavy. Huh. These? Oh yeah, because it was 16,000. We're not 16. Yeah, shit. That was too much weight. Okay. So we need to do a split? How did we do this in the past? We gotta do... Oh yeah, we just do that. I do that. We're gonna have to send another ship in, but that's fine. And then we just grab... all these... We could just drop a bunch of these blocks, actually. Because we don't really even need all that. And it's not that big of a weight difference. So we could just go gear... That's... Oh, sorry, that's gear, not items. I was looking for the wrong thing. So we could just get rid of how much... I guess we could do sandstone, limestone, sandstone. What's our... 1800. So we'll do limestone. We can get rid of... it's like 1800-ish. We're good? We're good. Okay, good. So we'll do that. Yeah, it's not really a big deal. We don't really need the limestone anyway. We, you know, filling up our stockpiles would be nice, but it's kind of whatever. And then we... Colonists need rescue. Oh, C. You're back. Good, good, good. Do we want to get these animals sent over? I guess we could send them back. It wouldn't really be a big deal. That still needs more. And then all of you guys are coming up with silver because we're basically done with everything else except for that hauling, but this hauling is going to be more important, so that's fine. So then this is now ready to go. That has been completely unroofed. Yes, we'll get a new roof on that. Okay, and then we'll get some new floors in. We'll get some lights in. We're going to want that to be paved tile. Although I guess we can screw around some metal tile at this point just because, you know, we don't really have a steel issue anymore. 72,000. And then that is that. We'll need sterile tile. In here, we'll get the doorway done as well. Cancel that and that. Get that done. So then that's all going to be sterile tile. We need ourselves a bunch of lights. So we can have that there. That there. We'll move that light down to match up. We'll clean up these conduits. We can have entrance and entrance just because I prefer it like that. We're going to want a extra set of doors here and here. We can grab, oh god, where's the lights? Somewhere that's not all fucky. We can grab a light there, and then we'll do a light on the center here, and then on the inside of the doors there, and that should line up nicely. Make it look good. That should be good. We're going to have to get the floor paved on that, but that shouldn't be an issue. I probably should have let them continue loading this up. I guess it's not a big deal. We're good. It is all good. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Celia and Clark, I'm going to have to get you unloaded, which is kind of a nightmare. And also possibly... Why? Can we not do the helmet thing, please? Wow. And then you. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Go back to being green people. Okay. And you need to go back, but did you end up getting loot? You shouldn't have. Nope. So what we can do is send you back in a pod. I guess that shouldn't be an issue. Is there anything else that needs to go over? We still got food there. No, I think we're good. So we'll just send you. like this. That's good. And then we do have the hell are you? Oh yeah, you're red people. It's just you're all wearing the wrong shit again. I really hate it. You. Stop. Craig. You. Red. We're good? I think we're good again. Okay, so that's good. We have a major break for C. There's not much we can do about that. These corpses here, I guess we'll just leave. Oh, we're burning them too. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not too worried about it. It's just meat. So yeah, it's kind of whatever. It's kind of a waste, but kind of whatever at the same time. But I do need to go and get all of these unloaded, which might be a problem with how many things, so we'll separate them a little bit more. So I'll be back once I get through all of this pile. Alright, so there we go, no problem. It's actually kind of looks like less than I thought it was going to be. It's still a ton of stuff, but it's not quite as much as I thought. So we'll get all of that hauled urgently, which is also going to get all those back on shelves so we can get them sold. We have no storage spots for kibble. Oh, yeah, shit. So we got more hay from raiding. We are going to have room. So new kibble. We're going to have to tell animals where they're allowed to go, but we could do kibble along this wall here. Is there anything different that we're going to want to do? Nah, we could just do 1, 2... Should probably get these reinstalled. 3. We just let them run. Reinstall that. We are going to stick a bunch of this into the vault, but we're just not right now, I guess. Obviously, we're not going to load up the vault just to move some kibble out, but we got way too much. And then that's kibble there too, so we can get that reinstalled. And then we'll just do... Oh, did I measured this out wrong. Okay, that's not a big deal. So we can have that. So we'll do kibble down the center. Obviously, this is massive overkill. But we also just keep making more kibble. We will need it eventually, but it's not really a big deal to just pile it up for now and throw it into the vault later. But this can all go... Oh, that's going to destroy the light. Not much we could do about that. So then move it, but I'm not moving a light. So then that can get shifted over to there. And then we have to redo a bunch of floors, but that's also not that big of a deal. So then that should get built fairly quick. This stuff should get hauled pretty quick. All this steel, we're actually going to be out of room for steel fairly shortly. So that's going to be fun. Pharma Trader. They don't have the bionics. I don't think I have them set to have the bionics. Not even here anyway. Is this ready to go? Not ready. What are we at? 72,000 left. We have 77,000 in there. You know what? That should probably be good for now anyways. We got a lot of other stuff going on. Let's get Dayton sent over for a bit. And he could just kind of hang out. Okay, there you go. Okay, so all that needs to get built and moved. And then we got to get our food changed up in here, get these lights built. This roof did get in. It's indoors, but not super chilled. Our flow efficiency, shit. With blue here. And it's the tiny one, because we didn't really need much of a freezer. So... the way to deal with that would be to start working on getting this all moved. Oh, we have too many projects. So the easiest way, this is a huge room, so it shouldn't really be that big of a deal. We can just build large climate control right there. Large fan intake right there. We'll just work with that for right now. So and that'll be blue, so that can just hook up to here. And we'll have to change this up, obviously. But for now, it'll get the job done. I could just connect it to the blue grid. And we should probably force that. Oh, we need to get these shields down too. I did kind of want to get out today for another raid. But we are 26 minutes in, and that takes a while, and we got a million things on the go. So maybe we save it for the beginning of next episode. We'll see. Can you get that installed right there, Clark? Can you drop yours? Get that installed... right there. Do that. Do that. Thank you. That's both of them need to be charged, and this fucks up a bunch of batteries. And then that's ready to get uninstalled again. So we'll grab that. Grab that. I'm so glad that I made these instead of having to deal with that whole building cluster thing that we had. It's the same overall effect and size and all that, but it's the tediousness of having to pick up 18 fucking buildings at a time. That was definitely a good move to make that. And then obviously no kibble space. So we just got a lot of stuff on the go right now. Let's give them all a minute. We can send over some people. Aiton, we'll check the pharma trader. I don't think I set them to sell bionics or the architect stuff. They do have the Troll's Blood and Bastion. Obviously, we don't need these. I guess, yeah, that's all fine. So yeah, they won't have what we need, which is not a big deal or anything. We did get all of these holes that the enemies made patch. We do need someone to make the steel doors. Aiton can do it. There you go. Thank you. Caravan request. What do you want? 100 components for 81 glitter world medicine. We don't really need to worry about that because we're not interested in making friends. In this, we are gonna want to. Did I expand the home zone all properly already? Oh, we were supposed to get turrets done too. Just so much. Because we're still in the process of processing. You guys are moving blocks. So I guess we can get these going. We got ourselves our conduits up and running, right? Yeah, okay. Gutworm, is that going to be a problem? Your mom? Nope. So, for turrets, we do have a bunch of plasteel. So we can throw down some plasteel snipers. The best way to go, we can also get slate on this front piece now because we should have more than enough slate. So the best way to go for this, it's basically going to be the same standard layout that we did, which is kind of a clusterfuck overall, honestly. But we can kind of organize it a little bit better. We could say every other tile is going to be a sniper. These are 140 plasteel each. Let's get these in and see how many we're working with. We're going to need a big turret there. These, because of the overall range, it would probably be more beneficial to have this whole section as heavy turrets. So that is 13, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. And then we do have ourselves the heavy turrets as well. Now we have steel and plasteel ones. We do have the shield, so we don't really have to worry too much about it. In terms of... You have that whole range essentially, which is nice. That's 60 each. How much is the plasteel version? What I'm looking for, security. Got our heavy turrets at a plasteel. That's 240. Fuck it. Burn some resources. Because we don't have any big projects on the horizon, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about our plasteel counts. So in this... Now, normally I do shredders here. These don't have a minimum range, so it might be worth it to just double up on these. We could add some laser turrets in that. The proper laser turrets and not the wrong ones like I tend to do every time I go to make laser turrets. Because they're not horrible either, and they're quite cheap overall. I think going with shredders is better, although that's quite short range, but it's good for, you know, when something is in range, it just eats through everything. Obviously for these over here, we're going to want shredders. But these, we're just very limited on the overall firepower here. And we've got to figure out what we want here. We were using concussive turrets, but obviously that's shorter range. That there might actually be worth just using the shredders just because the amount of overall range that it's going to need to deal with. Unless we want to blow out that mountain and give them range all the way up to there. It'd probably be worth it to blow out this chunk here. That way the snipers can reach further. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, let's grab ourselves the plasteel heavies. We'll just double up on this here. We'll grab ourselves the shredders for all along this back row. That way we have the sniper turrets have their coverage, and just overall, for anything that's within short range, these just eat through them. So that's good. It's going to take quite a bit of steel, but we don't really need to worry about that. We are going to want, now that it's getting quite large, to segment this off quite a bit. We need to get ourselves shields. So that is the best way to do this, actually, would probably be to just grab a blueprint. That way I don't have to measure anything. Okay, and then just throw it down. That's going to be throwing down concrete floor, which is fine because we're going to want concrete anyways. And then that's going to actually be an overlap, so we don't need that one. And we might need that one. We'll see. We'll let that come in. We'll see what happens. But then that's good to go. That's all covered there, so we don't need to worry about that. We're going to want sandbags along the front here and the front here, so we got to change this up so this door is in a better position. But for now, we could throw a temporary one down. Legendary work. Is that the first legendary work that we have? I don't know. I think that we have it so these go like this. So that's going to take them a little bit of time for them to get all this finished, but that's fine. We'll bring that right down to there. We can get another layer in because I keep forgetting and it's taken forever. This is basically ready to go once we get a roof on. This is almost done. That still needs a bit of stuff, so we'll definitely get that finished so I don't forget. We have kibble ready to go, so we can do a copy on all of these. For now, we can do kibble until we can see what we have going on. And then we're going to want... I guess, for the sake of not having to move all these manually. Oh man, this is warm because this stuff... We might lose some meat here. 14 days with chicken eggs. 6 hours. Oh my god, we're going to lose stuff. Is someone coming to do this right now? Yes, Heimdall. What we can do is close these. Because at least then that won't fuck our system up. Get that back to cool for a short time. Did you really not do this? Do that. No, don't. Do that. Do that. Okay, is that getting back to cold? Yes. It's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. Okay, so now give us time to get that hooked up. Okay, saved it. Last second. And then you guys. So we're gonna, for now, I guess we can get that deconstructed just so we have the free path right here. Get that all set up. We're gonna need doors. We're gonna need cooling, which I think we actually already have it going down that way. Yes, so that's all gonna be automatically connected up. We don't have to worry about that. We do have a few holes to patch, a few other things to move around. That all needs to get moved, but we're gonna have to dig out some space because we're gonna want probably all the way down to here. And then we'll figure out how we want to vent that, if we want to connect it into here or if we want to vent it outside somehow, but it is going to be quite a bit of heat. We can also have it so our heating things and our vents are not in the exact same spot. Scrap trader, we shouldn't need that. So our legendary work, a wooden food basket, legendary. It's a glorious food basket. Fucking useless. We also have starve. Oh, I forgot. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. It's fine. It's only a little starvation. Shooting frenzy, don't need to worry about that. Angelic, you're getting this done. How's the food? It's not as dying. This can be set to negative 19, I think is what we have this one set up as. Negative 23. Okay. Not connected. What's Thermal efficiency 1800%. Yeah, so I screwed that up by having that running. Weird. Because that was positive, that one was negative, and they were kind of fighting because they were technically hooked up to the same grid. But it's all acting weird now. What are you at? Still 3 degrees. We'll give it... There we go. That's all hooked up. So that is hopefully going to be better. We could probably then open that up. We'll give that a sec. That's back to warm. What the fuck just happened? So that goes up, it's connected, that's going into that. That goes down, so what happened where that went up? 6, 7. We should have the flow now. Yeah, everything's all proper. It just needs a sec to go down. It's warming up quite a bit. And not going down nearly as much as it should be. Converted temperature is back to what it should be. That just seems like it's not a whole lot of cooling. It is getting there now. But for a big one and how small of a room that is, that should be more. Did we end up in a situation where we have some weird vent connection issues? I didn't want that. No, because it doesn't pass any other vents. Any new vents anyways, unless these ones... No, those are all still connected. Glitter World Trader, we want that. Chaos, can you... Talk to that, thank you. Hopefully we'll buy... I gotta remember to get those arms on some people. I keep forgetting. But this should be good. It is 22 degrees. Yeah, it should be fine now. So if we then turn that back on, that should all be good. Can you just come and do that, and then that, and then that, and then that? Thank you. I don't need anyone else coming down to do it. What do you got for bionics? Any arm? You have 27 arms. So that gets us most of the arms we need. I want all of them. 27. So that's 100,000 silver to get arms. And that should get most people set up. Oh, that's a lie. That's like half of our people set up. Because together that's 37, which is going to be an odd number. Let's go 36. So that's 18 people. And we have like 40 here. And a few people do have them already. But that's still not quite all we need. And that's 100,000 silver. It's fine. We do need to get ourselves more eyes then, I guess, too, now that I think of it. And we got to get, like 80 legs-ish. I don't know how many legs we currently have. But yeah, we're going to be spending like 500,000. I expected that. It just hurts seeing the money go, but it's fine. That's why we got it. So then that's good to go. So then, yeah, next episode we'll have to do that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The psychic ship, too. Okay, well, that's going to be a next episode thing, but that kind of sucks. Have to figure that one out. How's the temperature in here? How's the temperature in here? That's still doing cool. That's cooling. It still seems horribly ineffective overall. We are going to want to get some more floor... Oh, what now? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a trade. Wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, so we don't need that or that. What we could do is get all these people to come over here and assist. And just overwhelm them with everybody. It would also help get this hauling caught up. That's not really anything else to do. We don't really have a whole lot of work on the table. Although we could get them to help haul this stuff out. That's going to be a lot, and all this kibble. Get all that moved real quick, because our people obviously are busy. So maybe that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. And we only need them for a minute, mostly to deal with this, but if they're here, they may as well do a bit of work. So maybe between episodes, I'll get all of these set up to get moved, because this is going to be cold now, so that should be fine. It also might, as much as I hate doing it, mostly because it just looks out of place, it might be worth doing an insulation layer around this. because it does make a pretty big difference overall. It just makes it visually out of place having a double thick wall anywhere that's not like the outside perimeter. Not that we have much double thick walls on our perimeter, really. But, yeah, either way, we're going to want to get this floor brought into here. We're going to want new lights put into here. So we'll get these set up. That's already there. And those lights are there. So then we can get that there. That should be well lit. We don't need to worry about that. We'll get this hallway lit. No center, which kind of sucks, but what can you do? And then with all that on, how's the flow? It's still all fine. You're connected to the flow. You have everything that you need. You should be fine. You have everything that you need. All right. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. So yeah, next episode, we'll send all these people over. We'll just brute force this, I guess. There might be a lot of mechs in there. It might be worth maybe, well, mortaring it would probably be a bad idea. Although it would just destroy some of our pillars and a bit of wall. It's not going to do a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, mostly because, you know, there's going to be a ton of mechs. It is actually our first time having to fight here with, oh god, if I could oh yeah, it was history, it's just the wrong thing. With our super wealth up here. Although it's not quite as high as it was because we did burn through a bunch of our super drugs. So we're only at 8.3 million, but it's still a pretty big jump from our 5.2 before that last group of attacks. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe drop in a mortar. We could even throw down a couple IEDs, obviously further away. Because if you put it right up against it, that's not going to work well. But we could do it so it's like out here. So when they come towards us, it'll blow. Might not be a bad idea. We'll see. Either way, that is going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See ya.